Hello guys, welcome back to JCut, and today I'm gonna review Toxic Teaser review. And after watching this review, I think a lot of people are gonna hate me for saying this. Toxic Teaser was, dropped yesterday, and it's going wild. A lot of people are reacting, and good reviews, bad reviews. I mean, all kinds of things are, we are getting to hear about it. And first of all, me being a Kannadiga and who knows multiple languages and understands and watch the films in the particular original language. For me, I've been familiar with the industry, watching the movies from my childhood, and the journey of him does inspire everybody. But the movie Toxic, when it was announced, the first motion poster was really good, and we got to know that it is a gangster flick, uh, which is residing in 60s 70s era. Very stylized gangster flick, which is very similar, looking like Peaky Blinders and many other, that kind of a style. This was uh, that's what we thought. And it is and the guns, ammunition are, similar to that of that era. And after listening that there is a Malayalam director who is making this movie, a lot of us were excited that what product we are going to get, because Malayalam directors in general are really good. Their movies are really good in terms of technicalities and even in storytelling as well. And the particular thing about this teaser, after looking the teaser, is I don't know, man. This is the same old typical thing with good color grading and good visuals basically. And there were CGI shots which I didn't like. So let's jump into the things which are good about this teaser. Is uh, the grading is good, even though a lot of shots doesn't look that good. The actors, who are the foreigners actors, and basically this movie is shot in Kannada. I think it is shot in Kannada and English simultaneously, and it is releasing in multiple languages, and they are trying to release it even in foreign countries as well. And I didn't find the foreign actors as, like it was good, because this problem is there in every almost every Indian film, that we don't get, a good foreign character, with good acting, or we just get it wrong. And Toxic also has the same thing. So the teaser starts with the holy graveyard of Christians, and there is this foreign people who is burying, his brother. Someone has been killed, and he's burying him, and he has caught someone to execute him. And even there is a brown kid with all those foreigners. So I want to know what is the reason behind it. We might get to know in the movie itself. And then it is the typical old masala movie type, where, oh, nobody is that insane to come over here, he will come or not. And then there is a car which arrives, and the car looks amazing. They have got it all those look and feel right. There is a guy who will get down. He's a drunk man, and they'll think it's a drunk man, and he will set the mines. And inside the car there'll be a makeout session going on. The camera angles were really good in that. And the lead actor, who is Yash, he will take the cigar with, from the girl, uh, and while after the makeout, while making out, the car will be hopping up down, like in the PK movie they say dancing car, right? This is the same thing, but yeah, it is shot very stylized. It looks good, but while the car goes up and down, it is connected to the mine control, and the every place just gets exploded. After that, the main character will kick the door and come out. That kicking door sequence is very comical. I don't know. This movie is giving. It's not giving me vibes of like Peaky Blinders type stylized. I'm not comparing it to Peaky Blinders. It can never be compared. But the stylized. That's what people thought. But it is looking like I'm watching some Disney movie or some Disney making an live action, or uh, looking at the look and feel looks like they are shooting a series of Wednesday Adams or something like that, because it is looking very comical. And even though there are scenes like that, but still it is not giving the full that feel, because most of it is the same old typical mass masala type film which we usually watch in commercial films, but packaged and packaged into big budget and good technical color grading and camera angles, and there is nothing new in it. Even the look of the actor Yash, I don't know, in those era, that kind of hairstyle and look, I don't think it exists. The kind of the cut over here and the hairstyle what he has kept, and he takes a gun out and he goes. One of the enemy is wounded. He's trying to kill him with his Uzi, and he just with his leg he just flips it over towards the enemy and destroys all the enemies with the enemy gun. And the gun which he has bought, he didn't even use it, and he just puts it on his shoulder, and he just smokes cigar, and he just says the dialogue that daddy's back. And I know this is a commercial film, and yes, this is made in that, to show the aura of the actor, the main character, Raya, which is named Raya. And but it is the same thing which we usually keep watching in the typical commercial films of Indian cinema. I can't even say just South, even in North, everywhere in India, this is the typical, thing. Even the kind of zoom, the kind of the slow motions and the, abrupt cuts and scenes, what we get to see, it is the same thing, but and the same old thing, but packaged in a new packet and saying it as a international standards. I don't think it is. I really don't think it is. And I know a lot of people are gonna hate me and just throw like very bad comments. I'm okay with it, but this looks really comical, and still I'm fingers crossed and hoping this movie will do good and will give something which is better than what I saw in the teaser. I hope trailer and the movie would be better. And definitely Dhurandhar is definitely a really good A-rated uh, film which we saw in 2025, and 2026 part 2, I think it's going to be insane, and it is definitely is international standards. But Toxic, I really don't think it is even close to Dhurandhar right now after watching the teaser. Before watching the teaser, we thought like, okay, this is a good competition, but both are different films, so people definitely will watch both. But right now, it seems like this is the same old thing with new packaging. Toxic isn't much different or something, but I still will keep the fingers crossed. And I think they are just making this for just to show us, or they'll have a lot of things inside the movie which will surprise us. I hope they do, because up until now the look and feel is definitely not good, and it looks very comical, and this is a disappointing teaser. So comment down your views about Toxic, and this is definitely my personal review. So people who have different review can just take it like, okay, this is his personal review. So thank you, and please comment down, like, share, subscribe if you like the review.